Which one's mine?
Yours.
This one. Mm-hmm. What's up, beautiful people? And hello from Crete. Hannah's here. We're just making breakfast, so sorry if we're a bit preoccupied, but thought it was time to do a little live stream. It's been a couple of weeks, so I hope everyone's well. Let me know how you're doing. And thanks for tuning in. Anyway, anyone who's here. Yeah, I'll show you around the apartment in a little bit if I can. If my laptop has enough charge. But it's a very nice place we got here. Today we're going off on another adventure. We've done a couple of adventures. Any of you that have been following on Insta stories, we've been over to some like hippie caves, which is very cool. And we've also been, well, I've been doing loads of admin stuff, which I'll get into in a little bit, but basically been editing vlogs, just staying in the apartment like for quite a lot of the time that we've been here, because Hannah's been working basically 9 to 5, so we've had to like sort of fit things in around them. The nice thing is that because it's sunsets at like 9 or something here, it's really good because we can just, well, I can do admin stuff while Hannah's at work, and then about 4, 5, 6, whenever she gets back from work, we can just jump on a scooter, because we rented a scooter for a few weeks, and just go to the nearest beach. It's only a 10-minute drive away. Hey everyone. Wave, Hannah.
Hello. I'm kind of cutting fruit.
So yeah, today we're going up on some hike because Crete is the biggest Greek island, and it's really interesting, like its history and stuff. But we're going on a hike and it's really mountainous. So we're staying on the north coast. We're going down to the south coast today. The north coast is super windy. Like we were riding along on a scooter yesterday, and we haven't got like the full helmets that come around here. We've got the helmets that are just like a saucepan or a frying pan on your head. They're literally like, it's like wearing a lid. Like it fits well, which is good enough, but it's like you're scooting along and the wind is like, and it was definitely like the craziest wind conditions I've ever driven in. So it was kind of scary at some points. We're on this, like, they have like a national road, like a motorway that goes around the island. And like, because you're right on the coast, it follows the coast around for the first bit. It was literally like just buffeting us, and the whole bike was like, oh. And yesterday we were running on empty. We were literally running on fumes. We got to about, because we had half a tank of fuel left basically when we left the place that we'd been, but we'd used it before we'd gone there, so we thought, oh, we'll have to fill up on the way home. But we thought we'd be fine if we didn't fill up. We were wrong. we got to the motorway fine, which was like half of the journey, and we were still on like a quarter of a tank. And then we got onto the motorway, and obviously you drive quicker there. And then I just looked down, and in about the space of about like 5 minutes, we'd gone from a quarter of a tank to just above empty. So we're like, oh, it's okay. There'll be a place where we can stop and get fuel. So like we were just driving along, like, oh, I hope fuel comes soon. And then it was getting further and further into red. It was yeah. Then it was just like completely on empty. And then we're like, right, we really need to find a fuel stop. We were sure there was going to be one. And then it just kept going, and then it was like below empty, and I was like, right, we really need a fuel stop. And we were going for like another 15 or 20 kilometers, and then we're by like we're just getting into a town that's like the next town along from where our apartment is, and you could feel the bike just be like, and I was like, oh, this is quite bad. I hope we can find somewhere soon. Anyway, we just about managed to like get off the motorway and just like coast down a road, and then we just got to a petrol station just in time, I think.
I didn't stop panicking until you started panicking. I was like, yeah, he knows what he's doing. And then when you were like, oh shit.
Well, bearing in mind this was Hannah's. Well, we've had the bike for probably like 3 or 4 days now, maybe 4 or 5 days.
Hannah's is Thursday.
Yeah, and Hannah's, so 4 days. Hannah's first time on a bike was on Thursday. Today is Sunday. So it was like her 3rd day, and I was just there like, I don't know if we're going to have enough fuel here.
There might be a problem.
There may be a problem, but it was still actually really, really good. And look at this service. Hannah went out this morning to find us some breakfast because it's Sunday. The supermarket, we're literally living just above a supermarket, but it's shut on Sundays. So Hannah went to find us some breakfast. She got herself a croissant and me some fruit to have with the yogurt. I trimmed my beard as well this morning, which is always a bit of a, like I've been putting it off for about a week. It was probably like 2 weeks or something since I trimmed it.
That's quite long.
It was quite long and a bit bushy, so I decided that was time. But Hannah then, because we have to go and meet some other people that Hannah's working with, we have to go there for, I think we're meeting them at 10. It's currently nearly 9:30. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We're meeting them in like just over half an hour, and then we're going to scoot down. I think they're driving in cars, but we're going to scoot down behind them. And then we're going to climb a mountain, go to a beach maybe, go to a pool. We heard something about an infinity pool.
I am very much.
But yeah, hey everyone, thank you all for tuning in. The weather over here is gorgeous. It's like high 20s in Celsius, and it's just, so it's like summer, just coming into like the height of summer now. It's like July, August is a really hot time, so we're having a really nice time here. But the funny thing is, back in the UK, which normally has abysmal weather, well, not abysmal, but just grey and not great. Back in the UK, it's like very, very warm right now. It's warmer than Crete, and Crete is the southernmost point of Europe, so you'd expect it to be the warmest part right now. But yeah, we're having a great time, aren't we?
So good. You want chocolate in the middle?
Chocolate.
Yeah, such a big kid.
We've got nice. I feel like this is quite a healthy breakfast. I've just been having yogurt. Well, we've both been having it most mornings, haven't we?
And I've got chocolate croissant.
We've been eating quite Mediterranean, I would say. Apart from we have had pizza. We've been here a week now, and we have had pizza 3 nights. So it's because there's a takeaway pizza place that's just
down there,
somewhere on the main road. But the takeaway pizza place is €5 for a pizza, and they're quite big pizzas, and they're very tasty. So we've been going there when we haven't been able to cook, or like when we arrived, everything was shut, so we had to get pizza.
And it's really good pizza.
But then other than that, we've been doing sort of like, we've been having just salads and like different cheeses and pasta and salad. No, and I already said salad. We've had a lot of salad, to be fair.
Is it okay? I kind of butchered it a little bit.
Hannah tried to peel a banana with a knife earlier. I just looked at her like, what are you doing? But yeah, I'm gonna put I took a photo halfway through trimming my beard earlier, so I've got like half of it like trimmed to this length, and then half of it at the bushier stage it was at before. So I'll put a photo of that on my Insta story in a minute. But yeah, I've been working. So I've been working hard. We've both been working hard. I've been working on the vlogs and also setting up like a merch store. Also, hopefully getting something like different sorted out for Philippines, because I know that it'd be kind of expensive to get stuff posted out to the Philippines. And I know some people were asking about getting the shirts and things, but I'm not sure if it will be able to happen. But there should hopefully be like a little store set up from over this sort of side of things anyway. So if anyone does want to get something sooner, like a t-shirt or like a jumper or a hoodie, I'm just finishing up on the stores. That should be live very soon. So send me a message if you feel like you might be after something like that. That would be really good to know who's interested. But yeah, so I'm just gonna get some of you might have seen like the Loz's Leisure t-shirts that I'm wearing some of the times in the vlogs. Like it'll be one of those, and then different colors and a few different designs and stuff. And if you guys have any ideas of like different merch you'd want me to set up, just let me know, man. That'd be really good. The next I got a couple more vlogs from Sagada. Well, one more from Sagada and then leaving Sagada, and then I go down to Manila, and then I took a couple days out in Manila, and then after that I've got some Malapascua vlogs which I'm very excited about. You guys can expect sharks, boat rescues, just stormy weather. It was a really good time on Malapascua. I absolutely loved it. But yeah, thank you everyone. Hi everyone who's tuned in. We're both very good. Hope you're having something nice to eat, Ruby. Sounds like you're having lunch. But yeah, we've been trying to figure out a good time. We did actually want to live stream more often, but we wanted to do it at a time when people in the Philippines will be able to watch as well, like especially because I know that quite a few of you guys are from the Philippines. So we've been struggling with Hannah being at work in the day because we know it's like sort of in Greece anyway, it's more like 2-3 o'clock we want to go.
Yeah.
But Hannah's been working till at least 4 or 5 generally.
Yeah.
But you can explain a bit about what you're doing over here. Sure.
So I'm working at Knossos, which is like the main archaeological centre on Crete. And I'm just looking at lots of things basically. So I'm at university at the moment, and I did a module kind of on this the Minoan settlement, which is the oldest civilization in Europe. And I've come out here to study bits of it, and that's what I'm doing. I can't tell you too much because it's quite like confidential and secretive, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. And this little one's coming with me.
I thought it'd be rude to let Hannah come out on her own to a nice European destination, so obviously I had to join her. But it has actually been nice in a way because we've settled into our apartment. We've got like quite a small apartment, but it's just what we need. It's just like let me see if I can turn this laptop around and show you. We've just got.
It's a bit of a mess.
It is a bit of a mess. We're in a bit of a rush right now as well, but we've got just like this is the main living area. We've got the kitchen, a bit of a mess. Sorry, and then we just like sit over there and read and chill. We've got just the bathroom in here, and then that other room down there. That's our bedroom, but just outside, you'll probably be able to see, we've got a really nice view. This is our view. You can just see the mountains in the background. So we've got, like I was saying, Crete is very mountainous. So you can see the mountains in the background. You can see like, it's just like a nice city terrace really. And the sun comes over perfectly. So like in the afternoon, we get the sun just like blasting down on us, which is really good. And we can just sit there and read. Shockingly, I got a little bit burnt one day there. Really burnt. But I feel like this bit of me is like this bit always goes red, no matter if I put factor 50 on it normally, and it always seems to go red. But we got this sun cream that Hannah uses. It's like once a day, which I've never really used before. And generally it's been quite good for you. But yesterday it was quite hot and we were out in it all day. And so like picked up, I'm just a little bit of it. It's like
see that in bright red. See?
Hannah got quite burnt because it said once a day, so we took it at its word, but I think it's more like twice a day you should apply it.
I was never burnt last year and I took it to Asia. But today I got burnt. I feel like is it something like the ozone is thicker nearer the equator, so it's harder to get burnt or something like that? I feel.
I have no idea.
There's some kind of scientific explanation because I always burn more in Europe than I do anywhere else, especially in the UK.
Really?
It's higher. Oh yeah, in the UK I'm like, oh, it's fine, and then the next day, bright red.
I'm burnt in the UK quite a lot.
Because you don't think about it, you're like, oh, it's the UK. How bad
yeah, that's always what happens. Hey, Janina, good to hear from you. Hope you're all right after I hope to see you as well, but I hope you're all right after your accident last time when did the last meetup in the Philippines. Janina was really excited to come, and I was really excited to see her because we've spoken quite a bit on Instagram and stuff. And then she just said, "Oh no, I've had a scooter accident." Seems like they're quite commonplace as we all know from Asia. But hope you're doing all right after that, mate. And it's been good chatting to you over the last few days while I've been here. We have flown the drone. We've flown it a couple of times. We flew it once, like the first day we were here.
Our first full day.
Well, the first full day, and then we flew it very briefly yesterday. Because it's so windy on the north coast, that's where we were yesterday. We did try and fly it on this island where we're at, but it was super annoying because I got it up and it was just like, and I was like, there's no way I want to take that higher. And it was such a nice place. It would have been perfect for the drone. So that was on like a little island that was just off the coast. We took a boat back, got to the mainland, and I set it up and sent it across a little bit. So you can see like the kind of like views of the island. But it was literally like I got 4 or 5 shots because it was just so windy, and it kept giving me the alert on my phone that was like,
bring it back.
It was like strong winds, fly with caution. Then it was just like wind conditions too strong, land ASAP. And I was just like, oh. So I got like a couple more shots and I was like, no, bring it back. And it did this thing, like sometimes if it's too high or if it's caught in too strong a wind, you're like trying to fly it back towards you, but it's just being pushed back further and further.
Yeah, at one point it was going backwards.
We were like trying to bring it back full speed towards us. Normally that's about 40 kilometers an hour. And we were like doing that and it was moving at like 10 and then it just started getting pushed back. And the battery was just going down so quickly when it's fighting the wind. And it was just, it was a worrying time. I find that flying the drone worries me a lot.
But also the wind there is like, it can be relatively still for a few minutes and then it will just come like super, super quick.
Yeah, it just like gusts up massively. And it was...
Yeah, it's because it's right on like the north coast, which looks up to the Aegean. And like basically all the wind from Europe just goes straight down. But we're going down to south coast today, so
hopefully we'll get some good drone flights in today. I want to, well, because we'll be with some people that Hannah works with. Hannah doesn't mind me flying the drone, which is great. Because we just chill, and Hannah flies it actually as well. She's learning to fly it, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty fun. But obviously, when I'm with other people, sometimes people are cool with waiting 20 minutes, whatever, when you're flying the drone. Other times, people don't really want to wait, and you kind of got to understand. Well, for me, from my perspective, I've got to understand as well that it's a bit like some people don't want to be on camera, some people don't want to wait if you're flying the drone. Like, there's a lot of aspects of this that if you're with a group, sometimes it won't work. So you just have to be wary, I guess, or mindful. Not really wary. I think you just have to be understanding. So we'll see how that goes today. Hannah's been doing the filming on the GoPro while we've been scooting as well.
Yeah, you can definitely tell I'm way more comfortable. On the first time I got on, I was like, I'm clinging on for life. And I'm like, yeah, cool, I'll film.
Yeah, I think that's natural. Like the first time you get on a scooter, it feels really weird.
It literally felt like I got on a roller coaster. I was just like, I could feel all the adrenaline.
Yeah, I think you should enjoy it.
Yeah, it was fun.
But it was very good.
That was delicious. Is that okay?
Oh, so good.
Was it enough fruit? There's more left.
Yeah, there was lots of fruit. It felt very healthy. Yes, there's basically a bag of crisps is like, or a bag of crisps we like here in Europe is like €1. And we're on the island and we went to buy some crisps. We were so hungry. We'd had no food all day. And we were just like, please, we need food.
Yeah, we'd eaten lunch, not lunch.
We'd had breakfast
at like 11:30 or something like that.
And we'd had literally like a protein shake and one croissant each. This was like 5 o'clock. So we were really hungry. And this guy tried to charge us €5 on the island for a bag of crisps. And we just looked at him like, no. No. It was just so rude. But yeah, so been working hard, both of us. I've been getting some stuff edited. I'm really hoping to get the next Philippines vlog out over the next couple of days. And then I'm really excited. The Madagascar vlogs are the ones I'm really excited for now.
I'm so excited to see them.
Yeah, it was just the sharks. The sharks are amazing. But yeah, I think next time I'm back in the Philippines, this one might be with me actually next time we're back.
Yeah.
We're not quite sure when, but that would be really good. And then we'll definitely be doing another meetup, so don't worry about that. Yeah, it'll be good to meet you too, Ruby. Hello in Malaysia.
One of my favourite countries.
Yeah.
In fact, it's probably one of my, it's in my top 3.
Yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. We really, really appreciate it. But yeah, so that's just a little bit of our life here in Crete at the moment. We are gonna, Hannah's working, we're out here for quite a while longer, like a few more weeks. Hannah is gonna be working for the next couple of weeks and like doing more research and stuff. But after that, we've got a week which we're gonna take just to probably just drive. We can swap our bike for a small car. We kind of arranged that with the company. So we might swap our bike for the small car because over in the west of the island, it's really probably not, well, I've probably driven on worse conditions with the scooter, and we've got precious cargo. Don't want to take too many risks. And also, I think it's just going to be more comfortable.
It's also very far.
It's
like a 5-hour drive.
Like
you never think of Crete as being that big, but I reckon
it's because it's an island.
It's probably about 12 hours to drive from one side to the other. Fortunately, we're like kind of slap bang in the middle, so both are not too far, but 5 hours on a bike. I mean, our backs were aching after yesterday.
Yeah, we'd do it. We'd be fine. Yeah. Like I've done longer before, I think, on a bike. Like definitely longer in a day on a bike, but I think we'll just be more comfortable in the car, and if we can swap it for free, then it's fine.
Yeah.
Hi, Mum. Mum just tuned in. If anyone wants to say hello to good old Mrs. B, feel free. Yeah, we talked about Mindanao last time, didn't we? Someone just asked about Mindanao. We definitely like to go.
My family's from there.
Yeah.
My auntie is from, I can't remember, the city there. I can't remember, but it's Mindanao. I think so, yeah. I think she's Davao. Yeah,
so that's definitely something we want to do. We just need to sort it out. We need to decide when we next go to the Philippines, and also as well because we need to look into it because on our government website and stuff, really quite
Yeah.
harsh. Not harsh, but it's got harsh warnings about visiting Mindanao because of like different terrorist activity and things there, and obviously we've got to look into it and be mindful of that. Well, I think because we wouldn't want to be doing anything that's could get us into trouble or could get other people into trouble. And I mean, obviously, it looks like the people there look incredible.
Yeah.
The scenery looks amazing. Like I've been watching videos from other people, and I'm like, yeah, I definitely want to go. But we just want to be sensible, really, and obviously you guys can help us out with that as well when we're planning it and things.
Yeah. So it kind of says if you go there and something bad happens, we're not going to help you.
Yeah.
It says it's basically like go there if you absolutely have to, otherwise we're not going to help you. So, which is a bit stupid because I don't think it deserves the reputation that it has.
But the problem is like it's always going to be the way if one really bad thing happens, then there's like got to be harsh reactions. But then it's so it works a lot like that.
It's the same in Malaysia and those islands, the diving islands. It says don't go here because.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, how long is it to that?
I don't think like since 2012. Because
the ones I went to.
No. The ones in Malaysia, like on Borneo.
Oh,
I can't remember what it's called, but it says.
Are they Malaysian or are they Indonesian? The islands.
They're contested between the Philippines and Malaysia.
Oh.
And apparently, like people from the Philippines came over, and something bad happened. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to. Yeah, so I think we just got to be. We'll have to do more research into it. But Malaysia will be coming up. Fingers crossed. We're not sure, but Malaysia should be coming up very soon. So watch this space if you're interested in that. And Mrs. B.
Yeah.
Mum, we're going and climbing a mountain today, we think, and then swimming in a beach or on a beach or in an infinity pool.
Swimming in a beach.
Pool. We're not going to be touring other parts of Greece on this trip. We're just going to be keeping ourselves on Crete. We had plans to go to Santorini, but
it's just up there. Like it's
really
next island.
But it was super expensive. We looked 1 week and the ferry tickets were like €30.
Yeah, I think it was like 30 euros return or something. And then the next week we looked, it was like 195.
Yeah. And we're like, no, we can't really afford it. And we don't. Crete is a huge island. Like you don't realize quite how big it is. Like we were saying, because it's an island. You think it's going to be smaller, or you think it's going to be like easily accessible, and you're going to be able to just like get into it completely. Yeah. But it's like it's only been in like the last 100 years or so that it was unified with Greece. Anyway, right?
1913.
I don't know. We'd have to look into it, but it's like other than that, this is why it's got its own very like distinct culture on Crete as well. It was actually sort of like its own like entity. So
it's a very long history.
Yeah. So Hannah will know. Hannah tells me everywhere we go, she's like, this is this. You can test this through carbon dating.
Oh, carbon dating is quite.
And you can test it with icicle dating.
Icicle dating.
And cutting into trees.
Dendrochronological and ice core dating is what he's referring to.
See, any archaeologists out there will know that I've got this down. I'm basically an archaeologist now. But I have been learning a lot, which has been good. And it's been very fun. So in the last week, we're gonna go and explore a little bit more and probably stay in different places other than this apartment. But it has felt nice to be sort of located somewhere, like feel like we're traveling, but obviously working at the same time and being really productive, but have the same place to come back to. And it's just so nice to be it's so nice to be able to just go out on the terrace and stuff. But so Hannah will definitely be traveling with me, I think, in the Philippines at some point. Someone just asked, so we'll definitely get that done whenever we can. Mum, I have no idea how many miles it is from
12
one side.
12 hours drive.
Yeah.
Very long.
Yeah.
And the further you get from the centre, the roads get worse. So like the central roads are okay, and then they just deteriorate. Yeah. Especially when you go down south, the roads aren't great. So hopefully we'll be okay today.
It was okay when we drove there. We went on the bus before, but the roads were fine. But yeah, just take extra care, which is good. But I have no idea. My mum's normally like a virtual tourist wherever I go or say I'm going. She normally like researches it before I get there and has a list of things that I might want to do. And she'll send me through like, oh, do you want to do this? I'm like, I've never even heard of that. Thank you, Mum. And she gave us like a nice care package on the plane when we came over. It was just really nice. Yeah, I was editing some of the first vlog while we were coming to Crete. There's not going to be a tremendous amount of vlogs because we're not vlogging every day. We're probably going to vlog like on the weekends and then in the last week a few times. So there's probably going to be about 10 or so videos maybe. If we're lucky, there'll be like 10 videos. But like we said, we're taking some time out to like do some admin, but also just like enjoy being with each other, enjoy just sitting on the balcony, having some time to read and write, and
eating
just
way too much pizza.
Eat a lot of pizza and like meze and stuff. So it's really good. Yeah, Botanes.
Yes,
that's
really want to go to
everyone
Botanes.
has been saying on the recent videos like you need to go there, and we know we need to go. Like I really, really want to go.
I think that's in like my Philippines like top 5.
Oh, they should be from the looks of things. We've got also a couple of very good friends who are going to be out in the Philippines soon. Well, not soon, but early next year. And we're trying to work out when they're going to be there and if we can join them for a section of it and then stay in the Philippines for a little bit. So we'll keep you guys updated on that. If we can join them, then that'd be perfect. And then we'll meet you guys as well, and they can be like, you can meet them too, our friends. This will be Rob and Liberty. If they're watching at some point, then let us know. They'll probably watch on catch up, or maybe not at all, but we'll see. We'll see if they let us know. But yeah, so Rob and Liberty are just absolutely lovely people. And if we can't manage to meet them, I'll probably put out something online, because I'm sure a few of you guys would even want to help them out and show them around, or tell them like what you think they should do and stuff. So that'll be really good. I'll let you know sooner. But yeah, Mum, you'll have to let us know. Mum has said that she really wants to go to the Philippines as well. So Mum, if you do want to go, then it looks like these guys in this chat would like to see that as well. But yeah, I think for me it was special having Sharon there. If you guys have seen the last vlog, she's in where we are in the Philippines vlogs right now. She's just left.
We'll have to go soon.
In a second. But yeah, we've just left. We just split ways because Sharon had to go home to work. But it's been nice having like someone who's so close to me come out with me, and it would be nice to like travel there with my mum and with Hannah and with like my good friends, because I think like I always said, it's really special to travel with friends like that. But it's when it's somewhere that holds such a special place in my heart, like the Philippines, it's just going to be even more special. It's going to be. I can't wait to do it already, and it might be a little while away. But Mum and Hannah are going to be traveling. We're going to be traveling together, hopefully, as long as we get it booked and sorted very soon. So that's another exciting prospect. But yeah, for those of you who've just joined, let me know if you've seen anything on the Insta story about the merch, or if you're interested in maybe getting a T-shirt or anything like that. So I'll keep you updated. Like I say, the store that we want to do, based over here at least for now. Should be going live very soon, and the company that we're doing it with has just launched like a collaboration with YouTube, so it's not open to me because I'm in the UK. It's open to only people in the US, but I assume in the coming months it'll be open to more and more people with channels from different countries, and that will allow people to sort of buy merch from within YouTube, which will be cool. But if you are interested, then I'll send you some links across, which would be really cool. Yeah, Nick, Sharon always has a contagious smile, so I'm glad you guys have enjoyed that one. I think those kind of roundups, like when I do a video, even when they're just like a lot of me talking, I'm not necessarily, or me and Sharon in this case talking, even when they're not necessarily like a really like action-packed vlog in that sense, like we're not doing loads, it's still really good because like we're normally rounding things up. I can put in some extra footage. We can sort of talk a little bit more about our experiences as well. And I found the bit when she was talking about the guy who was eating the bugs, I found that crazy because she'd only told me that very briefly before. So when she went into detail, I was like, oh. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy that. So that was a funny moment for me. But I like those roundup ones a lot. Like obviously you can only do them every now and again because you want to round up the previous experiences and stuff. But I really enjoy those videos, and you guys will have to let me know if you guys are enjoying them as well. But yeah, I found that bit particularly funny, and I'm glad you guys have been enjoying having her in the vlog. She was perfect. She's so energetic and bubbly, and she's not afraid to just to put me in my place, or she doesn't mince her words. So if I say something, she's just like, no. There was a bit when I was like, have you enjoyed it? And I was like, something about me, and she was like, no comment. So we know what she was thinking then. But anyway, it's coming up to half an hour on this stream. We've got to go scoot off, grab some water and some fruit for the day. Because we've got to meet some people in like 10 minutes. So I've got to pack the bags, get the tech sorted and get out. So probably going to finish this one up in a sec. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in. Johan, do you want to wave goodbye? Hannah's just been on sun cream. I really need to put some sun cream on. So thank you so much for watching.
Bye.
We'll see you soon. Big love. It feels good around here.
Oh, we need to go.
Someone said, oh, 4 new subscribers just from that.
Cool.
That's interesting.